Hi home gardeners! How are you today? This time I'll give you video about 10 best fairy garden design ideas. Are you can't wait? Well, before go to the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for supports this channel. Okay, let's go to the video. Some fairy garden are large and intricate, while others are simple. No matter how big or small, a DIY fairy garden can add some whimsical fun to your landscape. Here are 15 DIY fairy gardens you have to see. Number 1. Retaining wall fairy garden. This detailed DIY fairy garden is built into a retaining wall. And check out the little bridge, patio furniture, and the walkway up to the home. Number 2. Campsite fairy garden. Who says fairies can't go camping? This DIY fairy garden uses a camper, Adirondack chairs, and even a canoe for a different take on the traditional fairy garden. No project is complete without fairy garden fairies. Number 3. Fairy garden house. Similar to a dollhouse, this DIY fairy garden home is built upon a log and has multiple levels with walkways and ladders. And small pebbles and flowers complete the whimsical look. Check out some enchanting fairy garden kits you can buy. Number 4. Gnome home fairy garden. This DIY fairy garden has a gnome home nailed into the side of a tree. And note the little steps going up the side of the tree to the house. Next, check out fairy garden statues we love. Number 5. Rock fairy garden. Rocks make the base for this fairy garden in an old wood bucket. To get the look, you could repurpose a small watering can as the home, and don't forget the mushroom tic-tac-toe game on the side. Number 6. Raised bed fairy garden. This sweet DIY fairy garden uses a raised garden bed for the base. And it even has a church, gazebo, and chicken run. Next, check out even more amazing fairy garden supplies. Number 7. Planter fairy garden. Grab 3 flower pots and you're on your way to a multi-level DIY fairy garden. And use some sticks bound together with thin wire for walkways to connect each level for an outdoor fairy garden. Number 8. Terrarium fairy garden. This DIY fairy garden, built in a terrarium, is small enough to keep inside. So find a container and use succulents, mosses, and African violets, which all do well in terrariums. Number 9. Backyard patio fairy garden. Check out the backyard patio theme of this DIY fairy garden. And there's everything from tiny DIY fairy garden furniture, planters, a bike, and even a small water feature. Number 10. Hut Village fairy garden. Welcome to the DIY outdoor fairy garden Hut Village. Each of these homes has its own unique style, including small details like the unique front doors. Number 11, or the bonus, is broken pot fairy garden. Don't throw away that broken flower pot or any of these things either, because you can repurpose them. This DIY fairy garden uses several broken clay pots for a multi-level fairy garden. And use slow-growing plants along the sides and complete the look with a little fairy home and figure on the top. Well, thanks for watching my video about 10 best fairy garden design ideas. Don't forget to give like and subscribe to this channel for supporting me to create more videos. See you in the next videos.